idea where to brake, so we're just gonna get on the anchors early, and we have a very expensive car park at the hairpin, so we're just gonna... Nope. Hello Daniel, mate, how you doing? So 2014 was a very strange year for Formula 1. There was a massive change in the rules, and along with that came some of the ugliest F1 cars of all time. Now, months ago, I done a video on the channel which I showed off what I thought was the ugliest car, and to be fair, in the comments there was a few suggestions of other options, and one of them stood out more than any other. Now, to be fair, I'm just going to leave this angle because this camera is perfect. It sits right on that nose. This is the 2014 Caterham, and before it had a nose job later on in the season and it went to the surgeon, got a rhinoplasty, this car, to be fair, I stand corrected, had the ugliest nose I think we've ever seen. Look at that. I know the car's green, but it's definitely not the Hulk. It's probably more of an abomination rather than something pretty. What the hell were they thinking when they made this thing? I remember being on Twitter and stuff when this car first did a shakedown, and when it launched I could not believe my eyes. And it's not even the front angle, also from the side it's got this double step nose where it kind of steps down once and then has that cut, and the nose, the secondary nose. Ugh, it's just horrible. Besides being horrifically ugly, was extremely slow. So we're going to basically drive what is one of the slowest Formula 1 cars of all time, along with being one of the ugliest F1 cars of all time, around the Hockenheim. We have a full grid of 22 cars, and I think this should be a lot of fun. So guys, it should be chaos. Leave a like if you're going to enjoy. Subscribe for more if you want to see more content like this. Give me suggestions in the comments down below. And yeah, let's get to work. This is fun, chaos, everything mixed into one. Here we go then. 8 laps of Hockenheim, and we're almost off as the car bogs down pretty extremely there. Out of turn 1 then, let's stay out of trouble, or try to stay out of trouble. Loads of smoke, but no actual incidents as we get past the Marussia, we get past Kobayashi, and we're going to get the second Marussia there. We have a huge lock-up into 2, we just avoid contact. Trying to get the power down, tyres are stone cold. Decent exit though onto the back straight, and we're actually going to clear a few of these cars. And look at this, we're going to challenge a Ferrari, albeit the worst Ferrari in a long time. Also done a video with that car, to be fair. Apologies mate, just going to have to slide through here, don't mind me, just you do you. But yeah, we've done the video with that Ferrari as well a couple of months ago, which was actually one of the more viral videos on my channel, which done really well, so thank you guys for that. But yeah. In this one, as we run wide, we're driving, of course, as you can tell by the helmet, one-time Indy 500 winner, Marcus Ericsson. Who would have thought back in 2014, when this was happening, that this man would be an Indy 500 winner? Because I certainly did not have that on the postcard, but it happened as McLaren there from Magnussen, I believe, ran wide. You know what, we've had a decent little lap here. First lap up to P13. Not bad at all. So we'll see if we can make some more progress. But yeah, Ericsson, man, an Indy 500 winner. Still can't believe I'm saying that, but here we are. This, of course, was his debut season in Formula 1. And then moved to Sauber for 2015 and 16. And then I believe that was his last year in Formula 1. But yeah, Marcus, always a legend in sport. As for Caterham, also a legend in their own right, because their last season was pretty insane. They, of course, were crowdfunded for their very last race in Abu Dhabi in 2014 as a Williams is off, so that gives us P12, thank you very much. They had 4 drivers this year, Ericsson, Kobayashi, and then, of course, the legend Will Stevens, and also Andre Lotterer, which is one of the most random crossovers, I think, in motorsports even to this day. But yeah, that aside, I can't lie, the car actually isn't that bad. I mean, the front tyres are refusing to warm up, which is a problem because I'm basically turning in and nothing's happening. But the rear is fine. The rear tyres have warmed up, so we've, you know, out of the worst traits of this car, which is oversteer, understeer at the same time. We've kind of lost the oversteer, which is nice, and we only have understeer now, which still isn't ideal, but you know what, I can live with it. And now DRS is enabled, so let's see if we can stay with the action here. Of course, I've lowered the AI, otherwise we'd just be a lap down pretty much now. So yeah, we've put that AI on a respectable level so that I can actually get a video out of this and have a bit of fun. But here we go, DRS open for the first time. Can we get this Lotus? I don't know where that's happening. I cannot turn in like that. The AI have way too much grip on the front and don't seem to lock up, which is something I can't stop happening. Got a battle ahead though for P9. I think there's a Williams involved there. And also a Force India. Maybe that's Massa. Lotus there, that's Grosjean. A bit slow, we're going to have a little look into the stadium section. Yeah, thank you, mate. That's all you, that's all Roman running wide there, left plenty of space. And we're now P11. Let the Caterham cook, man. Oh, look, I'm locking up into that corner. How is that even happening? God, explain that to me. Anyway, we'll try and make some progress. Another thing I like about this car, one of the few things I like, is that it has the retro steering wheel, of course, with the old LED display before we had the big screens. That's actually Bottas ahead of us. I thought it might have been Massa, but Valtteri having a bit of a struggle, and we're actually going to get the run here. Come on, let's go. Looking to pass. No, that is Massa, my bad. And we breezed past, making light work of Felipe. Can I get the car stopped? I can, but Felipe just goes straight back through. Hairpin is just not a corner for me, but we're going to re-challenge again and get back past. Can I turn in? Yes, I can. At least the rear is consistent. That's the one thing about this car. I can floor it pretty much and not have to worry for the most part. But the front end, as you can see there, just refusing to cooperate. Oh god. I just try to carry any speed into any corner and the car just says, you know what, mate, I'm alright, I'm good. I don't want to turn in today. I don't feel like it. Right, for the third time, we'll try to pass Massa and run that one back. DRS. That Williams is has got an issue or isn't very competitive on a straight line. So we walk past Felipe. Okay, that was a great lap. Hear me out, we're cooking. Personal best, 21.1. And we're going to have DRS, no not quite, but we've got the run on the Force India here. Nope, oh my god. Hulkenberg, mate, I deeply apologise for my actions. That was not my intention, but I cannot stop the car and I cannot turn the car, so I sincerely apologise. So for the fourth time, we're going to pass Massa, and now we have to re-overtake Grosjean to bag a couple of points. Oh my god, Grosjean's wide, and we're following him in pretty much. But as always, we'll get the exit, and for the fifth time, we'll pass Felipe. Oh man, let's try and lock in this P9. Let's try and get Grosjean. I feel like I'm starting to drive pretty decently now, up until that crash anyway with Hulkenberg. I'm finding the limits, if that's even a thing, with this car. You see, that was perfect through there, that was on the money. Gonna try and get a late apex here, get the exit right, close in on Grosjean. This corner I struggle with so much, the front right does not want to cooperate with me through there. Right, let's go, let's do this. 2 laps to go. That's a decent turn one. Okay, we've got the car stopped this time at least. Okay, this should be a doable overtake, although the hairpin is probably the worst corner for us around here. first to try and give myself a chance. Grosjean using a bit more than just the track to try and stay ahead. But I think we've got this. This is my corner. We're taking it. Literally breaking at like the 300-meter wall there to try and make the corner. But we're through. Finally. And I think that's the best we're going to get. I'll crank up the engine mode to whatever this car has. And we'll give it everything we've got in the last lap to see what kind of pace we can set. There we go, a 19.9. We managed to dip below the 1 minute 20s using full power. One thing I didn't realise is when you crank up the engine mode, because of this old-fashioned steering wheel, there's no actual data or information to know how much deployment you have, which I guess is why they moved to the LED screen in the first place. But that's crazy. How did they know how much deployment or energy they had left? That's insane. Anyway, happy with that last lap. I think you guys would have enjoyed that suffering with me. And yeah, overall, even though it's a shit car, I'll be absolutely honest with you, pardon my French, it's fun to drive, it's a workout, and the mod's actually good quality as well, and so are the other ones on this grid. So I'll leave a link down below, as always guys, to go check them out. And there you go guys, that is it for today's video and race at Hockenheim with the Caterham CT04, the last Caterham we ever saw. Leave a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more. I think you guys would have enjoyed that one. I certainly still enjoyed it, even though the car was a handful to drive. There was a lot of fun in that one, and I also managed to take someone out. So there guys, hopefully you enjoyed it. As always, a big shout out to the members for supporting the channel. Check out the 2 videos on screen if you haven't seen them already guys, and I'll see you very soon with some more F1 content. Until then, take care, and that's goodbye from me.